What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another SLA video. Guys, let's talk a little bit about two major topics here. Number one, the Sharp live stream that's going to be happening today. So if you want to check out Elena's kit, if you want to get some brand new codes, plus the new content, and I'm using the word very loosely, new content coming out, come join me today live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be covering it as usual. We'll be having some fun. We always have some good laughs at the expense of CM Prism. And of course, we get to see CM Jackie. Plus, you know, hopefully they didn't write a new novel for Elena. Every single time they release a new character, the kit is absolutely bonkers long. So hopefully she's not a complicated character, but she does, in fact, match up to Freerin. And we're going to see some crazy buffs happening to some of the existing characters in the game. So we're going to go through all of that today. So make sure you join, guys. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be going there live at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and then we're going to do the updates afterwards like I always do. Also, don't forget, guys, if you haven't done so, hit that support program, get yourselves in, and get yourselves into the free codes that we're providing all the time to you guys. So all you got to do is hit that support. It's free. It's linked in every single description of every single video. Plus, it's also pinned in every single comment section of every video, guys. Super easy to find. And if you haven't been supporting, why not? It's free. It's free codes being sent to you guys. So get yourselves in. More codes on the way, of course, through the content creator program. Plus a new content creator season will be starting very, very soon, while this one ends in about a week or so. So make sure, guys, you are going to be extending on the 10th in order for me to continue giving you codes. Plus, I've paid out every single supporter. $200 has been sent to my number one supporter, $150 to the winner, and $100 to any of my supporters. Again, people winning money for free just by supporting. It's super easy. All right, guys, let's go into something that's pretty important. So first off, I want to shout out to Toasted. I think he's the main mod in the subreddit. So he messaged me and it's like, hey, Payne, I want to bring this to your attention. This is very thorough. I went through this and I read it. Now, I want to say a couple of different things. Number one, this is something that is a good step in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. So when I present this to you guys, I'm just presenting you findings and just my opinions. So I want to go over this, and I know there's a lot of controversy with this topic. So let's discuss it. And no, I'm not going to cover the Levy situation. Stop asking me, guys. Fellow content creator, I've already talked about this topic a long time ago. Netmarble did nothing about it, so I'm not going to bring it up again. People went on a witch hunt for me, so I'm not bringing that up. But this topic is important because this is a Netmarble topic that they've actually talked about publicly, right? So this is regarding the new complete draw system for the revamp system, essentially, which saves us 3 pulls, and I can prove it. So this is the analysis that Toasted provided. So shout out to Toasted again for doing this, and I'll link this Reddit post. You guys can go check it out, give it a like or whatever. I don't know how Reddit works anymore. I'm so old. Okay, so discussion. Netmarble's complete draw revamp system saves you 3 pulls. I ran 1 million simulations to prove it. Netmarble just announced their big second anniversary pity change with some pretty dramatic language. Our team has so this is what Netmarble has said. Our team has engaged in deep internal discussion to identify the most fundamental way to ensure hunters can truly feel they obtained hunters has become more accessible. By maintaining the basic structure while reducing the threshold for a guaranteed appearance, the pace of acquiring the SSC hunters and weapons you desire will become much faster, more pleasant than before. Now, I want to make this clear. They're not wrong. I think it's just the strength of the words being used, and Korean people are very passionate. So I believe this is a very passionate message for a very minimal result. But I don't want to take away from the fact that it still does make an impact in the game, but it's just, I guess what Toasted is saying here is it's just not as impactful as they're proving. Now, I agree with him in a couple senses, and we'll go over this with the data. So here's how it works, right? So he says, sounds huge, right? A complete revamp of the draw system, question mark, around 1 million simulations per scenario to find out what this actually means for every type of player. Spoiler, these deep internal discussions produced a rounding error, so that's fine. So what this actually means, old system, soft pity start was a pull 64, new system, it's still pull 60. I think it's pull 60, so it's a little bit less, right? We'll have to double check that again. You know what? Here, let's just do it now. Let's just go to the notices, and there is a section right here that tells us what the new pity pulls are. So it stays the same. So here we go. Starting at 60, it goes to 7%. Okay, so before it was 64%. Okay, so you guys can see soft pity starts at 64%. Now it's 60. So it's a four pull difference in the grand scheme of things. Hard pity was 80 before. Now it's 70. So that obviously makes a bit of a difference. So rate increase per pull is 5.8%. Base increase from 1 to 59 is 1.2. That doesn't change. That still is the same. And 50-50 systems still exist. Hey, listen, before anybody goes crazy, I don't think 50-50 systems are necessarily the worst thing in the world, only because I hate to say this, they got to make money. If they took the 50-50 system away, number one, to take away from the excitement of summons. Number two, it would also take away from their profit margin, which means the game was shut down. hate to say it, devil's advocate. I got a business is a business. Okay, so let's go through the rest of this. That's it. They shifted the soft pity from 64.80 down to 60 to 70 base rates, untouched. The 50-50 coin flip that makes you lose half your pity progress still there. Let's look at what this actually translates to. So he did the whole scenario here of 1 million simulations per scenario. I simulated every copy count A0 to A10 across all three banners, 1 million runs each. Here's what the numbers say. So A0 old average 70, new average 67. So that saves you 3 pulls. 3. Again, over time, it makes a difference. It's the step in the right direction. Saves you 3.9%. A1 F2P realistic 140 to 134, so saves you 6 pulls at A1. Oopsie, sorry guys. And then A2 8 pulls, A3 11 pulls. You guys can see though the math here is not, it's not going up. It's pretty much only up to a maximum of 4.1% to an average of 3.8%. So realistically, it's not giving you much of a difference. Now, he is right on this. The top 25, if you're super lucky, you're going to see no notice. You actually won't notice a difference at all because you're going to pull way before the pity or way before the soft pity even kicks in. So if you are the median, which is 138 pulls, you're going to save 6 pulls there. Again, adds up. The unlucky 7. Now, I am personally the very unlucky. I will save the most amount because if you go look at my spreadsheet from back in the day, right? So if we go to like the Thomas, let's go Thomas testing. I don't know if that's still a thing. I have to double check my Google. You know what? It's listed in one of my things. Anyways, if you go to check out my testing environment, Google Sheets, let me see. Thomas testing. I think it's here somewhere. I have it somewhere here. Anyways, it's in here somewhere. I have to find it and I'll link it if I can. But if you go to mine and you check out what I've produced, in all of my testing videos, I think I deleted all my history. That's why I don't know why that happened. You'll notice that all my summons have been atrocious. I've only been lucky twice ever in 2 years, and it's really, really bad. So I'll definitely be in the unlucky category section. So this is gonna make an 11 pull difference for me. So for me, it's somewhat of a difference. Worst case scenario 14. Okay, so key takeaway: if you're in the luckier half, you barely this will barely register. The first 59 pulls are identical. He's absolutely right. The only benefit you're really getting is at the 60 point mark. 100% agree with him there. So you save nothing at the 25%. The median, you save 4. The worst case scenario, you save 8. Top 25 players literally save 0 pulls. Yeah, he's 100% bang on this. Same with the weapons and same with everything else. The weapon matter will be the exact same. Weapon matter is a little bit better, I guess, because there's only 2 pulls to choose between. I think that's the reason why, right? Copies A0, so you save 7 there, 5.5, 13, 24. Yeah, so I believe that's probably one of the main reasons. A0 weapon breakdown 4, 3, 10, and 40. Worst case scenario. The 99th percentile jump from 320 to 280 is the hard pity cap reduction. This is the most impactful part of the entire chain, but it only affects the 1% of the unluckiest players. So yeah, I mean, listen, it's gonna affect. Some people will hit this. Like your luck is never consistent, right? Some people are gonna hit unlucky moments, and this is gonna really save their ass, and some people are not. The custom banner, you see the highest percentile improvement because its pity structure stacks the hardest, but even there we're seeing the A0 to 152 to 145, so that's 7 pulls. So yeah, 7 pulls saved there. And then so the uncomfortable truth, who benefits? F2P players A1 to A3 probably get the most. F2P players don't just go for A0 with enough patience. You're gonna save for A1, maybe push to A3. You save 6 pulls on A1 right up. A3 you save 11 pulls. Again, this does add up. The real gut punch if you're in the luckier half, yeah, again, it doesn't affect you. Verdict, over a year of playing, your cumulative savings will be 30 to 50 extra pulls. That's not even a guaranteed A0 copy. You'd play for 2+ years to see in 1 extra SSR. So yes, there are differences, and I know he does cover this a little further, and you guys can read the whole thing if you want to. So I think what it comes down to is the fact that it's a good step in the right direction, and I think the whole point is he's saying that the language used and the impact it has is not as big as Netmarble wants us to really believe, right? Or wants us to believe. It's not as big as it should really be. And I agree a couple different things here. They should increase the base rate from 1.2 to 2%. I agree there for sure. Soften the 50-50 to 70-30. I don't care about this one. This one I'm like, meh, whatever about. But I do agree, lower the soft, this is the big one. Lower the soft pity to 50 pulls. This I fully agree with. It should, if you're going to do 64 and 80, you should drop this even to 54 would make an impact, right? Like if you dropped it by 10 for the hard pity, then drop the rest of it by the soft pity by 10 as well. So make it 54 instead. That would even make a pretty big difference as well. And also another big one as well too, I want to make this clear, is that for whales especially, you know how right now the weapon, like if you get a character A10, you get 250 coins for the shop. They should do the same thing for weapons. Weapons don't currently give you that. So it's a pretty big difference. So all in all, guys, will it save you? Yes. I think it will overall, right? And I'm telling you right now, I think with the sheer amount of currency they give us as new players, and this is why I'm doing this test with you guys. I made a brand new account for that reason, and I'm giving that account away, of course, is that yes, it will make a big impact in the beginning because you get thousands upon thousands of essence stones plus thousands upon thousands of summons. So you're going to be able to get a ton of you know, a couple extra characters here and there with the new account. But what he's saying is absolutely right. It's not as impactful as Netmarble would like us to see. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not complaining personally. I just want to show you guys the data. So thank you. Shout out to Toaster for doing this. It is great to see the data open up. And yeah, I think there definitely could be some improvements here. And I'm hoping Netmarble sees this and it does make their improvements, because quite honestly, I think the biggest ones to take away here is the soft pity should be reduced even further. The 50-50, again, I don't really care. I think, again, as a business, they need it. And they should definitely add the base rate should go up to 2%. I think that's also a reasonable, you know, especially because they want us to acquire more hunters and because of the A10 system. And then of course having a coin system that's actually decent is really good as well. But I think that for me the big one is the weapons, right? If you have an A10 weapon and you pull an A10 weapon again, which a lot of us as free-to-play players even do, we're only getting the 10 coins, which is stupid. Give us the 250 like we are for characters. So anyways, that's my take on this, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Check out his check out the Reddit, give it an upvote if you guys like it, and leave a comments below. Let people know what they think. There's a lot of comments down here. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.